My second tip is to breathe to regulate your nervous system. Your breath is literally the root of your mindset. And we talk a lot about mindset around here, and especially inside Avant-Garde Entrepreneur Academy. And I even co-wrote a book called Mindset Matters. But what actually clears our minds so that we can discern what matters is our breath. And when you're constantly solving problems and preventing crises, your nervous system just stays in overdrive, and your breath can get really constricted, or it is really constricted and shallow when you're in crisis mode. When we take a breath, everything changes. And it's why when someone, whether it's a child or an adult, is in a health panic, the first thing we say is take a breath. Today in the business world or socially, we might say take a beat, which is kind of like take a heartbeat break. So pay attention to your body signals, those sighs, those big sighs. You might do those unconsciously. Notice it the next time. The sighs and the yawns, they are telling you something. When you inhale or exhale deeply, your body's saying something and it's subconscious. Tune in and listen to what it's saying. Ask it what it wants you to hear. You can intentionally take control of your body and mind with a super simple 4-7-8 breathing technique. Breathe in for 4, hold for 7, exhale for 8. Again, that's breathe in for 4, hold for 7, exhale for 8. 4, 7, 8. Do this for 4 rounds. And I encourage you to try this now. That's the beauty of it. While you're listening or watching this, you can do it sitting, standing, walking, driving, on a bus, holding a child, anytime, anywhere, in less than 2 minutes. You can even do it if someone is at you and you're feeling really frustrated about what they're saying. You can even do that standing and looking at someone. It's amazing how quickly it helps. 4-7-8, do it 4 times to really, it really helps settle things down. And the reason is this activates your parasympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for calming your body and promoting relaxation. So it can not only regulate your nervous system, but it also reduces your heart rate and it lowers your blood pressure, and it creates this wonderful sense of calm. It really brings you back to the present moment instead of spiraling into future worries. And your breath is the one thing that you can always, always control. And just so you know, this can work for anyone. John and I just spoke of this breathing thing a few days ago, and it was just for a few moments. And all I did was give an example of how when we're under stress, our breathing gets short or shallow. And when we're at peace, we breathe more deeply. Then a few hours later, John got a text from a friend and it upset him. And when he read it to me with the context from the previous text, I understood his friend's message from a different perspective. And I wasn't judgmental. I just said, well, maybe this is what he means. Or that's what I said. As I listen to that, this is what I'm hearing. And then after about an hour, John told me that he was reading the first text. His body had just gone from a 5 to an 8 on his pain scale, and his breathing changed to really shallow. So John recognized this. We had just spoken a few minutes about this, and he was able to recognize when it was happening. So when it's pain, whether it's physical or emotional, when that flares up in your body or your mind, it puts you into fight or flight mode. And your body floods your system with a hormone called adrenaline. And we hear the term adrenaline junkies. This is not the good kind of adrenaline. Your body thinks you're being chased by a lion, and you become hyper-focused, and your heart closes, meaning you're not open to new ideas. We certainly become more judgmental. You're not open to good feelings, and your breathing really speeds up. And it's incredibly powerful to recognize when this is happening in your body. And the fact that John had just learned about this concept about the difference between shallow versus full breaths and was aware of it happening in his body within a few hours when he was in a lot of pain was a testament not only to how easy it can be to regulate your nervous system and regulate your own bodies, as well as teach it to others. And I've shared a little bit of science with you, but you don't really have to get into the science of it. It's simply, and you don't even have to understand the science yourself. It's simply awareness. Breathing to regulate your nervous system, especially this 4-7-8 breathing, is free, easy, and fast, and it works every time.